Hello, how we doing today? My name is Spectrum Dominus, and I will be sorting cards with you today with my green screen a little bit wonky. I can see the green growing, especially, you see, when I move my arms, it's affecting the light and causing the green. I was wearing a green shirt, as you can see right through my body. It's kind of weird. It's like my head is just floating there. So I put this red shirt on over it. But it's got a little bit of weirdness there. And then because of that, I changed, I was trying to get all this taken care of. And when I'm sitting here, I was like, okay, that's good. We can go with that. And then I moved my arms and there it came. I didn't realize it was that bad. But we all know this is temporary. We're working on the full service thing. We'll get it going eventually someday. But for now, all we care about is cards, and that's what we're working on. Right now, sorting cards for grading purposes. Part of a series. The playlist is already there. Check out the first, I think there are 6-ish episodes, including the explanation episodes. So all the information is there. Go back and check it out. Today we're doing something a little different if you have watched those. And we're opening a box. And you're like, opening a box? That's like a What's in the Box Wednesday type of thing. It is like a What's in the Box Wednesday type of thing. But here's the thing, this is not a What's in the Box Wednesday type of thing, and the reason why is I know what's in the box. I ordered these because I want to send off certain cards to get graded from these. And you're like, well, what are they? Well, let me show you. The package things. And inside the box is an express mail envelope, and inside the express mail envelope is complete sets, 6 of them to be exact. We got, in no particular order, the 1986 Fleer update set, the 1985 Fleer update set, the 1990 Fleer update set, the 1991 Fleer update set, the 1989 Fleer update set, and the 1987 Fleer update set, which is in a green box, as you can tell. So I'm not going to go over everything, but there are quite a few rookies in this. Greg Maddux, Bo Jackson, Barry Bonds, a lot of different stuff. I bought it so that we could go through it and pull those rookies. We know exactly what we're getting. It's not, the reason it's not a What's in the Box Wednesday is because we know exactly what's in the box and what we're getting. Today we're going to do the 1991 Fleer baseball. So, you may ask, what's in the 1991 Fleer Update Baseball? Really, there's 2 cards. There's, first of all, is like an Andy Ashby rookie is like the 3rd rookie that I found on the list that was like, he's kind of a something, but not really. But we got Pudge Rodriguez, Val Rodriguez's rookie card, and Jeff Bagwell's rookie card. So we're going to go through this. We're going to open this sealed package. We're going to thumb through as carefully as we can, pull those 2 cards, sleeve them, top load them, and put them in the to get graded either by PSA or next level grade, depending on which I decide I want to do. I think I'm going to PSA both of them. Yeah, I'm just going to PSA both of those. I am a big Jeff Bagwell fan. I'd like to do Jeff Bagwell, but I may buy another lot in the future that has it, and eventually I'll do it. But for now, we're going to PSA these. The rest of them will go into the we'll go into the garbage, giveaway situation, which they'll end up in different team sets that I go to sell off eventually later. All right, guys, let's switch it up. I'm using 2 different gloves today. We're using the white glove on the right hand and the left glove on the left hand. Nope, strike that. Reverse it. We're using the white glove on the left hand and the black glove on the right hand. And you ask, why are you using 2 different gloves? Well, I like the white gloves. I prefer the white gloves for feel. But the black gloves have a little bit of rubber tips on the fingers, which makes it so I can open up the plastics, the sleeves. I can't do that. I sit here and do this, and it just slides back and forth. I can't get them to open with the white gloves. And then you say, well, why don't you just use 2 black gloves? Well, because I put the second black glove down somewhere, and I don't know where I put it. So I will find it, and we'll have it again in the future. But for today, white glove, black glove. Woo-hoo! All right. So here we are. Guys, this is going to be the longest of the videos or the shortest of the videos because we're not really looking through. I am going to go through and flip through them, but there's only 2 that we're stopping for. Well, that's not true. I may stop for some of the stars that traded teams. So if you don't know what an update set is, at least back in the 90s and 80s, there were, what they did was they came out with the baseball card sets, and then towards the end of the year, or sometime during the year, I should say, trades happened and people ended up on different teams, and rookies that they didn't expect came up and played and were prominent. And then it was like, well, they need cards. So they would release a set, and the sets would always have, for the regular sets, the base sets, would have anywhere between 600, I think it was 660 and 792 for tops. And then they would release these, and they would have like 100, I think it's 132. So it's a much smaller set. I'm opening the box, and I don't even have the sorting cards thing on. So it's a much smaller set. You can see there's the stickers up there that's always come in Fleer, and then that's the whole set. It's not a case of buying packs. They never did update packs. They do now. You can buy update cards in boxes and try to build a set. But updates were always sold as factory sets back then. So this is a complete factory set. I'm not even sure. It looks like they didn't come in order. I was pulling it out and going, I'm not even sure if they're in order. I don't know if the stickers are original or if the stickers are the exact same ones that came in the base set. I'm not sure. I have no clue. But after today, the box is useless, and all the cards are going into giveaway except for the 2 we're looking for. So let's see what we get. I'm gonna move this light around, guys. I've been playing with this light. If you were here before, there we go. That should work. It's out of the camera, but it is over my arm. Okay, except it is still. We still want to. What if we do this? You're like, well, why are you messing with the camera? I mean, why are you messing with the light while you're streaming? Shouldn't you have figured this out beforehand? Yeah, that's what a good streamer would have done. All right, let's do that. Looks like I need to move the camera over to here. And then do that. That's pretty good. All right, so here we go. Rick Gossage traded to the Texans. We got team logos for the Cincinnati Reds, the Chicago White Sox, the Pittsburgh Pirates, the 4 team logos for those 4 teams. There's the Minnesota Twins, Dodgers. I think I'm going to count these up. Indians. I bet there's 1 of each. Unlike when you buy packs and you get some and it takes you a long time to get the full set, I bet this is 1 full team set. Although I don't know what about the 4 of a kinds, but there are ones that, I mean, you can get all of them in the fewest number possible. There was 28 teams back then, I think, so 7 of those cards to get all 28 teams. Pirates, Blue Jays. Nope, there's another red. So I don't know if that was a whole set or if there had to have been teams missing. I don't know. I didn't notice. But we'll look into that later at another date. More important date. Devin White, formerly of the California Angels, here traded to the Blue Jays. Chuck McElroy, Pat Tabler as a Blue Jay. He was an Indian before that. He was a Met before that, a Royal before that, and then an Indian. It was a while. Gary Scott, Mike Timlin, and Heathcliff Soclam. So one of the things I'm noticing is the bend of the card. Now, that should not affect the grade at all. What we're looking for is the left to right cut, which these are much better than the 83 we opened up in the What's in the Box Wednesday, which will be airing tomorrow. Oh, that's a cool card there. You're like, what? You'll see in a second. I like it. All right, Mike Felder, Tim Tuffle, Bud Black, Darryl Strawberry traded to the Dodgers. See, his 1991 Fleer card probably, I think it was just Mets, right, before that? Yeah. His 91 Fleer card came out in the base set as a Met, and then during the year, he got traded to the Dodgers. So, Kevin Gross, Bobby Ojeda, Roberto Alomar, also an Indian traded to the Blue Jays. Nope, the Padres. Oh, this is before his time. Oh, I'm thinking Carlos Baerga. Yeah, he was a Padre, and that's when he made it to the Blue Jays. He spent most of his career as a Blue Jay. Dean Palmer, and there's the first one. Ivan Rodriguez. That is a Pudge Rodriguez rookie card. We're going to put that right in the sleeve that has a little tab on it so we can get it graded. Because these are sealed, you see, part of the problem is I lost the left glove, and the left glove is usually the one that I do bend the sleeve with, and the right glove is the one that I insert with. So now I'm kind of doing it as if I'm a left-handed person. It's crazy. Those poor left-handed people, how do they deal with this? My brother's a left-handed person. I feel so bad for him. I'm just joking. All right, so there we go. Pudge is there. It looks good because it was sealed. The card's in pretty decent shape. I do think that there might be some corner issues, but I'm not going to let that deter me. I spent money to buy these for that purpose, and I don't think that I am properly ready to evaluate grades. When you watch tomorrow, you'll see me making some attempts. You watch What's in the Box Wednesday tomorrow, you'll see me making some attempts on grades. If you watch in 2 weeks, you'll see, we've already filmed it, but you'll see the next level grade cards come back, and those some of those were terrible. I do see a little bit of edge that might be an issue, but it might not. It's hard to tell for me. But that's the card we were looking. That's one of the 2 cards we were looking for, the Ivan Rodriguez rookie card. So let's just stick that in the to be graded. Guys, we will be sending off a PSA in the near future. There's, you know what I'm going to say is there is one card in particular that I am 100% sending to PSA. And I haven't gotten to it yet. But when I grab the stack, when I do this video and grab the stack and that card is in it, the next day, I'm going to put that card and figure out how many I'm sending, put that card, and then go through the sleeve of what I have over there and pick out that many cards that we've gone through. That's how I'm going to do it. That's when I will send it, as soon as that card shows up. All right, we got Willie Randolph as a Brewer, Julio Machado, Edwin Nunez. There's the update checklist. And you can see on that checklist, it's like, there are 5 different Twins in the set, but there are only 2 Oakland Athletics, so it's kind of a weird set like that. Real quick, I just saw something and I'm like, I need to know. Did I not see? No, that's so weird. All right, when the card comes, I'll bring up the question I was just having to myself. Gary Carter, we talked about him a lot in the 83 opening. I'm a Gary Carter fan. I might be collecting Gary Carter. Let's put that to the side and stick that into the look into it pile, just because if I collect individual players, and Gary Carter is on the cusp, it's one of the conversations we had, then that would go into my Gary Carter collection. So the last card in this stack here is the one that I said, well, that's interesting. But here we go. Russ Swan, Scott Kamenicki. That is a rookie as well. Not one worth keeping, but it is. Alonzo Powell, Steve Howell, Jeff Schaefer, Jeff Johnson, Tim Rock Raines. This when he got traded to the White Sox. Jose Mesa, Matt Marullo, Glenn Davis, Warren Newsom, Dwight Evans, right at the end of his career with the Baltimore Orioles, Gary Varsho, Vince Coleman traded to the Mets. Man, I remember that one. That one was weird for me, seeing him in a Mets uniform after seeing as a Cardinal for so long. Orlando Merced, Hubie Brooks, Vincente Palacio, Rick Cerrone, David Howard, Warren Cromartie, Kirk Gibson as a Royal. I forgot he played for the Royals towards the end of his career. Mostly a Tiger and a Dodger. That's what most people know him as. Jose Moto, Darren Jackson, Fred McGriff as a Padre. But this isn't even at the end of his career because he ends up as a Devil Ray at the end of his career. All right, let's flip it back around. Gilberto Reyes, Yvonne Calderon, Ron Hassey, Ed Sprague, Tom Candiotti, Joe Carter. Is this when Joe Carter became... Yeah, it is. This is why they won. He was an Indian up to this point. Joe Carter, that was a big one there. He went over to the Blue Jays, and they won the World Series twice in the 90s. Mark Lee, Brent May, and Dante Bichette. I think of Dante Bichette as a brewer. But he had a rookie card 1 year earlier as an Angel. And I see this because he was traded to to the Brewers. I actually think of him as a Rocky, I think, mostly. He later on becomes a Rocky for a good portion of his career. But I think of him as a rookie with the Brewers, which he was, because I don't think he played enough as an Angel to be a rookie. Maybe he did. 109 games as an Angel. He is actually with the Angels for 3 years, but he has his rookie card. This is 91. Is 89 Fleer, I think. Might be an 89 Fleer, yeah. So this is weird there. It's not as awesome not as neat as you may have thought when I said, "Ooh, that's neat." It's neat because I'm a kind of a Dante Bichette fan. There it is, right on the top, Jeff Bagwell. So as much as I like Pudge, and I do, this card is the card as far as I'm concerned in this set. It's what it's here for. I bought, as you saw, the box came with 6 sets. So I bought this when it comes down to it based on what the better ones are. You know, like I said, there are Bonds and Bo Jacksons and other stuff. I spent basically nothing. I probably essentially got this set free. In the grand scheme of things, if you break down, well, this one has that, I would have paid this, and because I got them as a grouping, I pretty much got this set for free in the grand scheme of things. So, considering this is one of the guys we collect, but it's his rookie, and I'm going to get it. I suspect, and I don't know, this is just me, my suspect. I suspect if you collect Jeff Bagwell, and you got rookie cards, you have the upper deck, and you have the tops. I suspect his Fleer update is like if you go to the PSA, how many there are, population count, I bet that this card, this rookie is probably his one of, if not his lowest population count. So from that mindset, me getting it graded, that's where I'm going with the getting it graded is it's the lowest population count. There's a value in that. There's a value in saying that none of his rookie cards have a lower population count than that one. So we got Otis Nixon, Ted Power, Marvin Freeman. The rest of these are just fun. We got the 2 we were looking for. Kent Merker. Did he play for someone else? No. So this is what I was talking about, but it wasn't this play. It was Bernie Williams for the Yankees is in this list. And I was like, Bernie Williams is here. I know he didn't play for someone else. Why is he here? I will go look and make sure that's not his rookie card. And sure enough, this Kent Mercker is not his rookie card. But even though it's not considered his rookie card, it's not a trade card. Did he have a Fleer? I'm going to go. I'm going to go and look. His Kent Mercker, 1990. He has stuff in 90. He does have 1990 Fleer 590. So I don't know why they would put him in the updated set. That just doesn't make sense to me. Not with how they did things back in those days. That just seems weird. Same thing with Bernie Williams. 1990 Fleer. I remember all those. Don Ross. I'm trying to find the Fleer. No, that's Topps. See, he didn't have a 1990 card. Was he? Did he have one in Fleer? Maybe in 1991 he had one in the base set. Fleer update. See, the Bernie Williams is his rookie too. They're not calling it his rookie because he had 1990 cards. But if you're of the mindset that a player's first card for each set is his rookie, and most people are not. Most people are not. I've always grown up that way. If they have a 1990 Don Ross, but a 1991 is their first Topps, then that's their Topps rookie. The Kent Mercker has a 90, but the Bernie Williams is his Fleer rookie. A year after his other cards came out, but his Fleer rookie. Rich DeLucia, Mike Pagliarulo. That's one of those solo. I want to get his rookie card because he was the third baseman for the Yankees when I watched. I always talk about Dave Winfield, Ricky Henderson, Dave Winfield, Willie Randolph, and Don Mattingly as my big four. And then there were people that came after that, the Paul O'Neills and the Bernie Williams and the Derek Jeters and stuff. But those are the four that when I was watching, 1985, 86, 87, that time period. The third baseman during that time was Mike Pagliarulo. So Trace Jones, Lenny Webster, Sean Hillegas, Steve Lyons, Albert Bell. See, there's another one that it's like, that's an Albert Bell, and that's a bad cut card too. But it's like, is Albert Bell, did he have, what number is this? 16. Let's go to Albert Bell, 1990. And he did have as Joey Bell, because that was his name. He had a 1990 Fleer. So I don't know why they gave him an update card. That causes confusion, obviously. Jack Clark, Glenn Allen Hill, Danny Darwin, Tim Jones, Andy Ashby. This is a rookie as well. John Werner, Jeff Innes, Rex Hudler, Pete Shurik. That's another one that I bet is a rookie. I mean, not a rookie. I know it's early, but he's either got a card that he shouldn't, or that's his first Fleer, and it's not a rookie because he had one earlier. Darryl Kyle, Danny Jackson, Steve Finley, Terry Pendleton. Is this him coming over for the Braves? Yep, he was a Cardinal up to this point. He's part of that big 90s Braves team. They were almost like the Bills of the 90s of baseball, because they went to the World Series a couple times and ended up losing. I mean, they won it one time during the 90s, but they didn't win multiple in the 90s. Pete Harnish and George Bell. All right, final stack here. We're looking for that Bernie at this point. Wed Taylor, Chili Davis, Pat Kelly, Franklin Stubb, Henry Mullins, which may be a rookie, not that it matters, but he was, we expected more from him, and then he never paid off. Nope. Bill Wegman, Mickey Tettleton. We talked a little about Mickey Tettleton when we were opening the 83 Fleer. Charlie Hover, we definitely talked about him. We talked about his long career and how long he'd been in the league in 83 already, and that it just kept going, and he was there through the 90s. He lasted forever. This guy pitched forever. John Cerruti, Dave Parker, Rob Deere. I always use Rob Deere as a joke when I'm talking about, we see it much more nowadays because it's prominent. But back in these days, you hit for average, and those were your all-stars. And Rob Deere nowadays would be considered a great player because his career major league average 225. He was a 225 hitter. But look at this, 33 home runs, 27 home runs, 35 home runs, 31 home runs. The guy hit 232 with 33 home runs, 238 with 28 home runs. That was back in the day. He ended up on a million different teams because the Brewers, the Tigers, the Giants, and then he went on to get a couple teams after that because no one wanted a 230 hitter that hit 30 home runs. Joey Cora, Tony Fernandez, Lloyd McClendon, Gerald Clark, John Morris, Scott Kulbach, Mitch Williams, Freddie Benavides, Sid Bream, Dave Smith, Rafael Belliard, Rick Wilkins, Juan Berenger, Ernest Riles, Jack Morris, Bernie Williams. There it is. And yeah, we're going to, I said we're done, but we're only doing the two. But once I looked into it, it's Bernie. I don't care. I consider, in my mind, that's a rookie card for him. It's his first Fleer card. It's his first Fleer. It's his Fleer rookie from my mindset. I know he had rookie cards the year before, and thus it does not count. And I get that for everyone else. But I mean, look, he may have had cards the year before, but he hasn't even, still at this point, hasn't played in the majors. Albany, Columbus, Albany. There's not a single major league stat on there. His first, it says right here, remember this comes out at middle or late in the season. An injury to Yankees standout Roberto Kelly allowed Williams to see his first big league action in 91. This is a 91 card for the 91 season, meaning he doesn't have stats. There are no stats. His first big league stuff happened in 91. This is a 91 card. All those cards that came out in 1990, I don't know what they're doing. This is before the whole we release stuff years in advance. So yeah, that's a rookie card for me, and we're gonna grade that as such. Chuck Knobloch, seriously? And we're gonna do that one as well. Gosh darn it to heck. Again, not considered a rookie, but just like the Bernie Williams, did not even play prior to this. And you ask, well, why are you doing a Chuck Knobloch? Because, and I may not do this card. Here's the thing, guys. This is almost a placeholder at this point. This one is going into next level grades. One of the things I'm collecting is rookies of the year. Chuck Knobloch was a rookie of the year. I want at least one rookie. I haven't decided if I want to do all the rookies or just one rookie from each rookie of the year and work my way around doing that. Knobloch's going to have a rookie card next level graded in my rookie of the year collection. I don't know which one I want to do. This, if I'm only doing one, it won't be this one because it's not officially a rookie. But for now, we're going to let that stand. It is something worth noting. There are several people in here and that's the reason they're in here. They're in here because, as far as Fleer is considered, this is their rookie card. Other people didn't consider it that way, and so the labels on the website don't call it a rookie card. But just like Barry Bonds rookie card is in Fleer Update. That is Bernie Williams rookie card as far as Fleer goes. That is Chuck Nabas rookie card as far as Fleer goes. That's why they're there. There's a couple others in here that are the same that I probably should have paid a little more attention to because I would have been more interested in them that way. Kirk Dressendorfer, Scott Leas. I love how I talk myself into it, guys. Let me know if I've talked anyone else into it. I'm sure most of you are like, stop being crazy. Gary Gaetti as an Angel. Mark Lewis. Mo Vaughn. You see, this is another one. Or is this when he went to the Red Sox? This is when he went to... No, this is another one. Mo Vaughn. That's a Mo Vaughn Fleer rookie. Charles Nagy. Floyd Bannister. Larry Anderson. Tommy Green. Geronimo Pena. Wally Backman as a Philly. And Gerald Perry. And then we finish up with Darren Fletcher. All right, guys, that is the set. I'm trying to... I may go through it one more time offline just to see what else, like the Mo Vaughn and the Bernie Williams, is in there. That is a rookie, but not a rookie. Yeah, for the most part, the two cards that we wanted, we're getting everything. But are slabbed and ready to go. We're good to go with that. Guys, we're going to do these a little different. I've got these 5 boxes, and I've got a ton of other boxes out there, including several of these I've already owned in my personal collection. This is, up to this point, the first 5 videos have been take a stack of cards and go through them for 15-ish minutes. This will be grab one of these boxes and just do that box. If it takes less than 15 minutes, great. If it takes more than 15 minutes, fine. Try not to go too much more. This one, I think the time is approximately... Nope, that's not... 35 minutes. But I also had that big explanation at the beginning. I'm going to finish up now. We're going to do one more before we finish and then cut them and put them on. So there should be another one already ready. We're going to do the 1990. I don't know who's in it. Check out that video to find out. And we will be... we'll be continuing with that and all these boxes going forward with any couple extra hours I have in life. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.